Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Yes, I know it is afternoon. I already have people commenting saying, good afternoon. Yes, well, it's always morning somewhere. And besides that, I grew up under a man who always said good morning. It didn't matter if it was 10 o'clock at night. And so it's stuck in my head, and I can't make it go away. And quite honestly, don't want to, because good morning is fun. I used to say it to my daughter, who was the most cheerful good morning person I've ever met in my life. And while I could do mornings, I was not the cheerful person. And I'll be honest, it was irritating. On the other side of it, it did bring me up. And so I enjoy the statement, good morning. It helps me experience my day a little bit better. And so when I come to you, you will probably almost always hear me say good morning. And hopefully it brightens your day just a little bit. Today is December 16th, 2024. We're going to look at Proverbs 16 verses 1 and 2. You know, yesterday in my sermon, I talked about the idea that we can so often get very down, depressed, anxious, struggle with life. And in that, we need to continue to persevere. You know, so many times when we're in those places, we'll experience things, a thought, a dream, someone else will say something, and it will stick in us and grab hold of us. Just really play in us in a way that we don't have a way to deal with it. It approaches every single thing that we're dealing with. You all know last week was a tough week for me, and I had things like that happen where every single thing that would bother me, I would have one thought, one thing come up, and it would encompass all of those things all wrapped up into one. And this morning, as I was reading in Proverbs 16, verse 1 and 2 really stood out to me in this way. The reflection of the heart belongs to a man. The answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All a man's ways seem right to him, but Yahweh evaluates the motives. And then verse 3 says, commit your activities to the Lord and your plans will be achieved. Those three verses really do go together. And how do they apply to what I was talking about? Well, you know, all those thoughts, those things that people said, those dreams, whatever it was, the first thing I have to do is evaluate them. Often, one of the first things I need to evaluate is, in that dream, is there anything in that dream that I need that I don't have currently in my life? You know, a nightmare that leaves you shaken still will probably have all the elements of your life wrapped up into it. And if you're honest, if you've already got those in your life, you don't need them, right? And so the reflection of the heart, that's your responsibility. You're supposed to evaluate it. Is there anything in that statement that I don't have in my life? That's an evaluation you must do. There's another evaluation after that. If you've already got it, don't worry about it. Don't go chasing it. If you've got it and you're not supposed to have it, you might need to get rid of it. That's the other side of that equation. If you don't have it and you need it, then you might need to see about why you don't have it. Again, the other side of that equation. But the evaluation, the reflection of the heart, that belongs to you. That's your responsibility. The answer to whether you've got it or not and what to do with it, that belongs to God. He's going to give you that answer. It's really easy to say, yeah, but, because all a man's ways seem right to him. But God's looking at it, and he's really evaluating it, and he really does know. And then he says this, the answer to the problem. Commit your activities your position, your thoughts to the Lord. And the way out will be seen. Your plans will be achieved. So, how did I get out of last week? Well, first and foremost, biggest part of it, you guys prayed. Thank you. I needed that strength to endure. But the other part was I did honest evaluation. And I cried out to the Lord. And I let him do the work in me. And I persevered. And I kept putting my focus back on him. And no, it was not easy. But because I did, he brought me through. As he will you. Know this today. You have your part. It's not hard. It just requires honesty. Whatever is going on in your life, whatever you're experiencing, whatever things are being said about you or to you, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're dreaming, whatever thoughts have drug you down, do you already have those in your life? Be honest. If you do, should it be there? If you don't, should it be there? Then go to God, because his answer to that is perfect. And I know you think you've got it figured out. God's going to evaluate whether that's true or not. It's his decision whether you got it figured out or not. But if you commit all your ways, all your thoughts, all your activities to seeking God and doing the next right thing. That's what we talk about in recovery. The next right thing. If you do that, you will come out the other end, whole and complete. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.